going on, my dudes? Welcome to Work in Progress, man. This is a video series where I document my studio practice as a full-time gallery artist while showing you, the viewer, that's right, you, what it takes to get here and stay here along the way. And we're kind of starting to get closer here to wrapping up on this solo show prep. And well, first of all, let's get into what we got done today. Today was it was a fun day of painting, and I'm just trying to get this organized here. But let's take a look at today's work, and then I'll kind of wrap up with a little bit of words. But yeah, we got the foreground, the figure done today, which was well, actually worked on it over the weekend. So it was a little bit yesterday and then a little bit today. But there's a bit or two that I didn't actually get to record because the thing died and all of the charging equipment is at the studio. So I went and grabbed it, and that's how I got it charged for this. But yeah, we're working from dark to light. No surprises there. And I had pre-mixed all of my colors. And what I like to do is pre-mix the flesh tones, and then everything else is kind of a smaller mix. I'll just do it on the fly. And then normally I put down the flesh tones first and then kind of paint everything else around it. But today, or this time, I kind of decided to do it in reverse. I wanted to paint all of the kind of mixes that I had to do on the fly. I wanted to mix those, or I wanted to put those down first and paint that in and fill in those spots first. So like the shoes, as you can see, the shirt, the hat, and then afterwards go in and do the flesh tones. And I think that for me was just kind of like, after I've mixed everything and then gotten it done, the flesh tones, and then like having to go back and do the other stuff just kind of feels like, oh man, it feels like a trek. But when I do it in reverse, getting the flesh tones done and then knowing at the end of that it's done feels a lot better to me. So here, I've got the clothing done, I got the shoes done except for the white, and that's kind of what I ended up painting today. So Saturday I painted all of this stuff, and then today I just kind of painted the white. And the weekends are usually a little bit slower, but it's just kind of been as you've heard me bitch about it already, but it's just been a rough couple of weeks and stuff. So we won't go into that anymore. But yeah, here I'm working on the flesh tones, and man, I just really love the shadow on the leg. You can see the fingers and everything just so clearly, and it's so stark. And that's just honestly like my favorite part of this painting. And this painting for me was very strong as well. Like, I'm really, really liking the looseness of the background and how vast it feels, but how it's grounded on the shadow. Like the shadow is essentially the thing that sets the kind of like the slope of the plane, or the plane of like the field, or the angle of the slope or whatever. And just the handling of the flesh tones here, I really enjoyed. I like kind of the way that I put them down. I'm really enjoying the way that I'm kind of rendering these, and the kind of look that they're coming up with. And I got everything done again except for the white, and then kind of blurring down the cat. But I did take a photo with my phone, not with the camera yet. I'm going to kind of photograph everything together. But here I'm going to show you guys the finished piece as soon as we're done with this. And yeah, man, so very happy with how it came out, very happy with how it looks, very happy with the weekend's work. And so like I mentioned, we're kind of starting to wrap up. I think I've officially hit the 15 painting minimum, but I've still got a couple more that I want to make. The framed ones that I had talked about, so there's two more of those to make. And then after that, I kind of want to just maybe try to do maybe 2 more of the 3x4 footers, just to kind of have like a nice 5. I think that would be really good. And yeah, man, I mean, it's been a lot more enjoyable working from home. I really appreciate the comments and nice stuff you guys are saying, especially my boy Kellen, man. Kellen, if you're watching this, and I hope you are, your comments are always like so encouraging, man. Like you're the best commenter like on this channel for sure. But just in general, man, like the amount of encouragement I get from you, I'm not super good at going back and responding, although I am going to. But I just want you to know that I read them and they get me in the feels, man. They really do, and it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like somebody's listening. It feels like somebody understands what I'm going through, and it makes me happy that you feel like I'm being transparent about everything that's going on, because I don't, because you're right, man. Like artwork is work, it is work to be creative and putting paint down, and it's not always just the funnest thing, especially when life is kind of coming at you at all different angles, and it can be very difficult to let loose and to want to be creative, because creativity, I think, is like the most self-actualized kind of thing. It's like at the top of Maslow's hierarchy, it's like self-actualization, creativity, like they're all up there. And when you feel like the base of your pyramid has been just like removed, or different sections of the pyramid have been removed, it's very hard to kind of be in that self-actualizing place and feel like you belong there, or feel like you want to be there, or like you can put effort. So to have somebody else see that and recognize it and validate it is a very big deal to me. And so I just want to say that I appreciate you personally, and I wanted to say it publicly. And to everybody else too, man, anybody that's just recently subscribed or anything, I appreciate you guys too. And we're going to keep going, man. And we're going to get this part of the series done. We're going to get this solo show prep mini series done. And then we're going to have a good, nice reflection on everything that we've accomplished and how we can do better. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate your time and your attention, and thank you for watching.